Hi guys and welcome to another FIFA 22 video. It is Saturday, of course, the second day of the road to the final promo. There'll be no video at 6 p.m. today. I'll be unavailable for the 6 p.m. content, but I thought I'd still give you guys a video. We're going to open and do an icon roulette pack for the mid or prime icon pack. The inevitable mid or prime icon Paul scores that I'm probably going to pack again, but hopefully we'll get something insane. It makes it a bit of a different type of video usually when I can't really do 6 p.m. videos, or if I'm kind of stuck for time a little bit more during that kind of like content time when EA usually release stuff. We'll kind of go and do one of these. It's here, so I thought we'll do it, and hopefully we're going to go and send in our 85 rated squad, the final squad, and then the pack is done. So there we go, a rare mixed players pack as well. The mid or prime icon upgrade. Let me just set this up as a fun. I always get annoyed when they don't add like the little symbol above it. It's always like a weird little glitch they've had, so I have to go and download that off Footbin or something like that. But yeah, hopefully we can get something insane though in this pack. So it'll be interesting to see if I miss out on any big content today at 6 p.m. Probably won't do. It doesn't really bother me too much. Of course, I've already reviewed a few of the road to the final players. Gareth Bale, Kimpembe, the Sanchez video that's almost got like nearly 2,000 views. The lighting for this video might not be the best because just the light in general is kind of shining on the front of the house, so I might not look as clear as what I usually do when the blinds are closed, but it is what it is. Hopefully we don't get a duplicate. I already have a few icons already in my club, of course. In the mid icon player pick pack that we opened 4 or 5 days ago, we got mid Cafu, so we can't get, well, we could get a Vieira, but we won't get a duplicate Vieira because this is base cards. We have a mid Petit and a mid Cantona, and of course the mid Cafu as well. They are all my icons that I have at the moment in my club. Of course, we are getting icon subs from Monday as well. So that's also going to be pretty interesting. We'll put on Serginho Dest into the onto the bench there, and what we're going to do is we're going to go and open the pack now. I'm going to turn the volume up on my TV just so I can do this, and then I'm going to basically make the webcam the whole video size. So we're going to open that now. Not going to have a look at what we've got. It's going to look away. I'm going to skip, and hopefully we're going to get something absolutely insane. It's a new icon. It's a new icon. It's gone into the club, I can tell. Fantastic. So that is obviously really good. So it's not, I mean, obviously we could have a prime Cantona, a prime Cafu, prime Petit, either a mid or prime icon version of Vieira. Any of those that I've just mentioned there, I'd take that despite me having like lower rated versions of them. They're already really sick icons, so any upgraded versions on those are 100% take. But what we're going to go through is we're going to go through a list that I done a while ago for like when the base or mid icon pack existed. Go through what I deem to be the bad nations, the bad minor nations, the average minor nations, the really, really cool minor nations, and then finishing on the major 8 or 9 nations, because of course, with the amount of icons in this game, the chances are it will come from one of those nations. They have done so far. I haven't picked up any of the icons from some of the minor nations where there's only like maybe 1 or 2 icons that are from those particular nations. But maybe today might be a change. Hopefully I haven't discarded the icon. We haven't, in like the couple years that we've been doing these, I've never made that mistake. I think my best ever icon that I've got from one of these has been from doing a roulette one, was probably the 87 Butragueño last year, I want to say. I can't remember, maybe I've done another one since, but usually when we do these icon roulette packs, we don't tend to get a good icon, so hopefully today we can do a little bit different than that, hopefully. Now I need to remember where to get to my club. I think it's in the, I think I have to go to transfer targets instead to be able to, it's a weird way to be able to get to the system. It's not even that way. Maybe it's in transfer list. Maybe it's on transfer list. Is it add? There we go. Okay. So, we'll go through the minor nations first. So, the first one I got down is Ukraine. And you know what? If I actually got a prime Shevchenko, I actually wouldn't mind it, to be fair. So, let's see what we get. It's not going to be Shevchenko. So, he is off the list. Shevchenko. Wales is the next one. There are a couple Welsh icons in Rush and in Giggs. The first one, I wouldn't mind so much as a prime version. Giggs, obviously, I don't want either version of him. Where's Wales? It's in this last bracket here somewhere, isn't it? I think. There it is. Yeah, skip past it. Is it going to be a Welsh icon? It is not. I'll take that. 100% I'll take that. I don't really want a Welsh icon in all honesty when you do in this pack. The next one that we have down is Sweden for Henrik Larsson. Haven't got him. Of course, I do have a few loan icons in the club, so Let me just make this. I'm trying to get the right size here for the webcam. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So after Sweden is Romania for Jorge Hagi. Now, his prime card, I would be very happy with 100% because I think he's a really good card in this game. But we haven't got him. When you always want an icon, you don't get them. Mexico is the next one. Of course, 2 icons from Mexico in Hernandez and in Hugo Sanchez. There we are. There is Mexico. We haven't got a Mexican icon on this occasion. Japan for Nakata scares me because his prime card's only 88 rated. I think I've just jinxed myself. I'm going to get him, aren't I? Okay, we haven't. That is good. Denmark is the next one. Now, a prime Laudrup I actually would be alright with, but we're not getting him. So we're going quickly through these more worse off minor nations. Finland is the next one that has only Jari Litmanen as the only icon in that one. We haven't got him. Croatia's the next one. Do you know what? A prime, I was about to say Stoichkov. What's his name? Suka. I would genuinely take. I'd actually be happy with this. Not got him now. Nigeria is the next one. A prime icon, JJ Okocha, I would also take. I feel like now we've got a lot of nations who I'd be very, very happy with. A lot of these minor nations from now on. Let me just try and see if I can turn the lights on actually to make this a little bit brighter. Just a little bit. I don't know. I think that's done like a little, slightly bit of work. Nigeria as the next one. Come on. We wouldn't want a mid. We'd want it have to be the prime for the position change as a cam. That's his loan cards. Okay, so we're not getting him. So we're on to what I used to put down as the kind of average nations. But in all honesty, I'd take any icon from one of these nations, to be quite honest with you. So the first one's Bulgaria. And a prime Stoichkov would just be fantastic. 92 rated, but it's not going to happen. Czech Republic is next for both either a Czech or Nedved. Either one, I would use. Czech, despite being a goalkeeper, would be probably better, more utilized. But I guess I'd choose a prime Nedved over a flashback Neymar. Probably, I just find the icons a little bit more cooler, in all honesty. And there we have it. That is the end of this video. A mid, you know what? Of course, that's the mid one, isn't it? It's not the prime one. He's got good traits. What is this check? This is a Arsenal Petr Cech. It's not even a really cool one. It's not even a Chelsea version of Petr Cech, is it? Yeah, I mean, 6'5" is really good, and with the player traits that he has, didn't he have like an SBC like a month or two ago, or maybe even slightly longer than that? And a lot of people raved on him and said he was really, really good. Now he'll actually get into my team. One thing that I'm actually thinking of doing once Moments cards come out, I want to get icon subs too. I want to try and build a full icon team, with the exception of keeping Varane and Player of the Month Salah on my team. The rest of them, I'm happy to kind of swap with icons and stuff like that. That's my plan, or something like that I'm thinking of going for. It's a card that I'll use. He's certainly better than the Paul Scholes. It could have been a lot worse, but that is the first time through doing an icon, this is the third or fourth one we've done this year, we've actually got a card from a minor nation. It had to be the mid one. What's his prime? I think it's a 91 rated, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, 91 rated, which would have been like really, really good. Comparing him with Mendy, who's been a really, really good goalkeeper. I can sell this Mendy card now, but Mendy's got more diving, more reflexes, way less speed, slightly less positioning, more kicking and more handling, but isn't there in terms of... Oh, he is there. He's actually got more heights. He's probably a better goalkeeper, but at the same time, I'm going to use Czech. I'll take the money with Mendy. I think you can get like 40 or 50,000 coins to him. So, yeah, it's, if anything... Yeah, it was all right, I suppose. It certainly could have been a whole lot better. It could have been a whole lot worse. At least it's an icon that I will use in my team. And one of the really good things about him is for, if I don't decide to go with full icon and decide to mix it around with like a double league hybrid or whatever, or a triple league hybrid, then he's good to have there, and then he can link to anyone in the team. So I suppose in that sense he isn't too bad. But anyway, guys, that'll finish off this icon roulette video. Nowhere near longer than what some of the other ones have been. I suppose it's probably been one of the better icon roulette ones that I've had this year, and that I'll actually use him. So yeah, I suppose it's not the worst, and it could have been Paul Scholes or Ryan Giggs, which I would have cried at. But anyway, guys, that'll finish up this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.